All right. Welcome to another Woods Report. So we still on the old computer. We're not on Streamlab yet, y'all. So you just see us. You won't be seeing no background stories or nothing. Just this the old way we used to do it. So we're just going back to the
You
old
would
school.
show your phone sometimes.
Oh yeah, I might have to show my phone, like old school, if I have to. All right, so the big story is
Another update.
Carlee Russell.
Mm-hmm. Her name's becoming known now.
I know.
She's another.
She got what she wanted.
1 2 minute, 3 minute fame.
She like the runaway bride, the white lady. They arrested her, and she needs to get arrested too.
Wow.
But of course, all these bleeding hearts. I'm thinking in my mind, how long are we gonna have all these bleeding heart people on social media that feel sorry for Carlee?
You're gonna always have people feel sorry for them.
I
You
know.
The crazy thing
is people that feel sorry for the devil. Leave him alone. He was in heaven, and
he was God's most beautiful
angel.
and
God, and it was a lot of pressure on him. And wasn't he a musician?
It was pressure to be the actual leader of praise.
And he was beautiful.
So leading all those angels in heaven, that's stress.
That was stress. Yeah. And then when God kicked him out, he was by himself. He didn't have anybody to go to. So of course he's gonna try to destroy man.
Because he's hurt. He's hurting. Hurt people, hurt others.
Oh my goodness. I guess you have to have them. Because you have to have, it's the yin and the yang in the world. You have to have the opposite, because if not, everybody would kind of be flowing the same way.
If they go that much though, even when they defend the devil.
But you got to have them. It's like you got to have morons. You have to have it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so as we all know, the update, Carlee Russell's attorney speaks out on her behalf. Did you watch it? And they have a press conference, the police department. And Carlee speaks out through her attorney and tells everybody, guess what, everybody? There's no such thing as a Tom Brady baby that knows how to walk 6 football fields down the field.
6 football fields.
With a diaper.
And we all know that that's not possible with a baby and little legs.
So guess what, everybody? It's a hoax. I know some of y'all believed in me. But for those of you that still hung on for hope,
she's come forward.
Well, she didn't. She went through her attorney.
Oh, that's right. You said
yeah. Allegedly, she was in Atlanta celebrating her birthday.
Oh well, allegedly.
So she didn't have time to come forward.
Her lawyers,
but her lawyer came forward on her behalf. Okay. And
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she's sorry. She wants everybody to forgive her.
She didn't think it was gonna blow up that big. Did she think because
here's the thing,
the story of Black women are not really
at first about? Remember I said that, but I don't believe that. Guess why? Somebody had broke it down and said she knew it was going to blow up to be big. And let me tell you why. The way she planned it. And when she looked for the Amber Alert and all of that. That's why she incorporated the baby. The white baby. Because she knew that would be an Amber Alert. You know that's Alabama. They're going to be looking for that white baby. So she knew by incorporating the baby in the story, it'd get really big and huge. So she knew.
So so now we're going back to her lawyers are apologizing for her on behalf of her.
Yeah.
why would she be apologizing if that was the plan to always be, for that story to be big?
That's true. What do you apologize?
Now we're starting to question her mental stability. There, I mean, what's going on?
And by all means, you can, and that's what the bleeding hearts are saying, that she doesn't belong in prison because she has a mental condition.
So she needs to counseling.
As if all prisoners don't have a mental condition. In order for you to do things to people, you got to have some mental condition.
Well, remember,
you're not normal.
A lot of times when they would have the court cases, And it was always an easy out to plead insanity.
Exactly.
And a lot of the prosecutors would get mad. What, you just gonna plead insanity?
Exactly.
You knew what you were doing.
Or even if you are mentally ill, you can still go to prison.
You don't go as long. You get mental. I think, remember One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, that movie? I think people think that they go to a place like that versus a prison where they are with common criminals and evil, mean
in
people.
order for you to be a criminal and do some of the things that some of these criminals do, you have to have a mental condition. In other words, why did Dahmer go to prison? If that's the thing,
he was insane.
Yeah, if that's your out, then why did he go to prison then? You think that's not mental to eat people?
Because he couldn't plead insanity.
That's what I'm saying.
He planned it, he plotted it. Whereas somebody that
has a mental breakdown,
all of a sudden they just go cuckoo,
and you start eating somebody's arm.
Right.
That's not the same.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So to say she's mental, it's not. She's not mentally ill. She may have some mental issues like everybody else in prison does. Go to prison.
Yeah. So I don't know.
And then for those people who are like, why y'all so hard on her and you're not hard on the Karens? I'm hard on Karens too.
Why would they think that we would not be hard on Karens when you've come across
we hard on
Karen stories and you dog them out even more so?
We hard on Karens. We hard on anybody. If anybody almost causes the death of somebody because you want to scream, just like the lady who shot through the door. Why is that old bag still out? She needs to be put behind the bars.
Karen behaviors can cause death.
Yeah,
that's even a crazy move as well. So why wouldn't we not, talk about that too?
Yeah, Karen's
just as concerned.
Wow. Well, anyway, if they don't put her in prison, which they should, I didn't say she should go forever. Let her go for
jail time, right?
Let her do a month or no, a year.
Maybe
let her do a year.
Maybe they don't think she should do jail time. They think she should do community service.
No, she needs to do a year, and I think she still should do community service.
Think about this: community service, but the civil cases that's coming against her is going to hurt her pocketbook.
Well, take her nice little red Mercedes
that was running supposedly when she got pulled when she got abducted.
Take that from
We're going to take that car that you supposedly...
At community service, you can pick up on that highway that you pulled up and you saw the baby.
Every day. And then you got to work in a daycare. Pick up a lot of babies.
With dirty diapers and white t-shirts on.
There we go. We got her punishment for you.
Definitely pick up trash.
Bleeding hearts people should not say nothing about that.
They only say stuff until something happens to their family. I said that to somebody on Facebook who was a bleeding heart. I said, yeah, until somebody does something to your stupid family. Then all of a sudden open up the jail and throw them underneath it.
Now you want to do...
Or they do something to you. Clunk you over your big dumb head while you get in your car. Leave him alone. He has mental issues. That guy who clunked you over your head while you were getting your gas,
get him.
He has mental issues.
No, you get him. He hurt me. Get him.
Thank you. Or the guy who don't clunk you over your head, he takes your car. He didn't hurt you.
He just took your car.
He just took your car.
Your property. Oh. You should clean up on the side of the highway too. No, he took my car. He deserves to die.
He has mental issues. Leave him alone.
I think we're all hypocrites.
He's black. You don't say anything about all the white guys that take cars, do you?
Why are we hypocritical?
You don't care what color he is. He took my car, and I want him under the jail.
We are okay. You very rarely, and I do admit, very rarely you may see a mother or a parent who has shown that they've forgiven that person for taking their child's life.
Yes.
Because they're right in front of you saying, you know what?
But that's up to them.
Yeah.
Because that's something that's between them and God. Yeah. The Holy Spirit probably dealt with them and made them put forgiveness. That's the other thing. Quit trying to put what God told you on everybody else. God told you to forgive them, didn't he? He said you work that out. He told you. Don't come to them and forgive them. But the rest of us don't have to forget that person.
Well, they gonna tell you though.
And he didn't tell us.
He said, me and my family.
No.
Okay.
Well, anyway, Carlee Russell's ex-boyfriend speaks out again.
So they are ex, not together.
No. The first time he spoke out, remember, leave Carlee alone. Stop bullying Carlee when he thought she was still telling the truth. Right. She's been through so much. She had to fight her way back. Well, once the hoax came out and she said it was
all that time he was running his mouth, he didn't even know.
He was believing in her. He was believing in her.
Why is
and then this dude is now the sexy man online now.
Yeah, he's not bad looking.
Now every woman is in his DM.
Carlee didn't open the doors for
all women. The girl, his sister said all girls all day are in his DM. They want him.
But he's an ex for a reason, though.
Yeah, I told you another girl came out and said that she was with him, and that's probably why Carlee did all of this. Because remember, people kept saying, "What's the motive?" Yeah. What's the motive? To get his attention. Wow. That's why she called his sister and said that.
I'm assuming he broke up with her then.
Yes. Short with her and her red Mercedes.
But then again, we all are looking at her behavior these last, how many weeks, months? Mm-hmm. I would break up with her too.
Shortly, and she got fired. That's the update too. Well, why would she not get fired? Why is that such a news thing?
I think we should keep her on as one of our key employees.
And then and her coworkers are upset. These people was doing round the clock, bringing food over to the family. And they probably, you know how it's always somebody at the job who takes these things, and it was probably one lady who said, guys, we gotta get on schedule. You guys comb this part at this time. You guys are gonna go
look for her.
We gotta look for her. We gotta bring our coworker back home.
That's right.
All the while she's sitting somewhere
for her. We care for her.
She's sitting somewhere eating Cheez-Its, laughing at everybody, watching the news. Then she realized, oh, okay. Well, maybe I should come back. And then she said she acted alone. That's what her lawyer said. That's a lie. Somebody knew she was gone. That's a lie. And if they don't think the police don't know, you guys are morons.
We'll see how much she talks and how much they find out.
They got so many door ringers and everywhere around neighborhoods. If they see one car anywhere picking up that dumb girl, you're in on it too.
Yeah.
Well, it says shortly after Carlee Russell admitted through her attorney that she lied about being kidnapped in Alabama earlier this month, her now ex-boyfriend says he's disgusted about the situation. So no more leave Carlee alone.
Well, he's an ex. He better not be happy about it.
Russell, a 25-year-old student, admitted in a statement from her attorney there was no kidnapping on July 13th. The admission ended more than 1 week of speculation after Russell mysteriously vanished for 49 hours, only to appear at her parents' house on foot. The Hoover Police Department said Monday during a press conference that it's mulling over whether to file charges against Russell, again telling the local community not to worry about a kidnapper. Let me tell you, the only reason if they don't file charges against her is because she's Black. I'm playing the Black card. How about that?
They don't want to cause a disturbance.
They don't want y'all Black people causing a ruckus up in Birmingham and Hoover.
It almost reminds me of the situation with the mom and the son who saw the mom being violated. Mm-hmm. They didn't press charges with her either.
No,
because she was going to sue the cops.
Now the Black card working for you, ain't it? Because now they don't want you tearing up the city of Hoover.
Mm-hmm. Let's just give them what they want. Let's not bother.
They treat you like you're a savage. Mm-hmm. Let's just toss some bananas at them and hope they run away. Hope they get off the island. That's what they're thinking. The natives.
A few watermelon.
These savages is coming across the river. Let's throw some watermelon and banana slices. It's something at these people.
If they did that, that'd be
hopefully they'll come on the beach, grab all the fruit, get back on the boat, and get out of here. That's what those white people think.
They won't burn nothing down.
They won't burn Harvard's 50-year-old barbershop down in downtown Hoover. Get these thugs, get them out of here. Yeah. That's what they're thinking.
Yeah. And keep always forgetting what happened on January 6th.
And Black people don't care. That
behavior on January 6th shows that any color person can be crazy and kick windows down and beat you in the head.
And that's the same way they feel about Trumpsters.
Yeah.
Just give them, turn over and give them what they want.
Starting anything else anymore.
Black people, Trumpsters, LGBTQ. We don't want that rainbow flag coming down the streets. Give them what they want, for God's sake.
Yes,
so they leave us alone.
Stir, yeah.
Don't say anything about transgenders, or you'll be transphobic.
You know what? It's so funny because a lot of times we would think
that's the world we live in right now.
The white people always say, "Don't bring attention to yourself." And even the grandmothers would pinch the little son.
It's not even white people. It's black people.
Don't bring attention.
Regular, normal black people.
Be quiet.
Are saying the same thing. Toss some bananas and slices at these Negroes so that they don't come over here protesting.
I wonder,
normal black people.
When we were talking about that, though, not to change the subject, but it's still on the same subject. Do you think that that's what the blacks that were on that committee for the Florida thing was thinking? When they was going with the whole race thing and how they're going to be changing how they're teaching slavery.
Oh yeah,
you know, they got the few black. Let's put a few blacks on the committee.
Yeah,
know, so they can see that we have been trying to appease the black folks.
We just don't want none of this craziness going on.
Yeah.
We've come to a society like that where the normal people, we're at this point, we waving the white flag.
Yeah,
we just, what do you want?
We're tired.
What do y'all want? No. Who's yelling now? Give them what they want so they can shut up and get out of here so we can all go on with our lives. That's where we've come to now as a society.
It's kind of sad, though, because you're thinking of if you're fighting for the cause, now you're receiving what you are been fighting for. Is it really worth it because of the reasons why they're giving it to you? Just to shut you up.
Because you're a crying baby.
Because civil rights was a big fight.
Exactly.
And it was worth it because laws would change, people's lives would change. But now we're like the boy that cried.
It don't matter. Yeah, they just want you to shut up and get out of here.
You burning down your cities or anybody else's.
It doesn't even matter whether people believe in what you're saying anymore. Yeah. They just want to get rid of you. They just want to shut you up and get you out of here. I don't believe in anything you're saying. Just leave me alone and my family so I can go to work and leave us alone. That's where it's coming to now. Where people don't even care whether they believe you or not, or it doesn't matter. Important. How do I get rid of this? How do we get move on?
Well, it was partly when I was saying that would be one of the topics that we didn't choose for a topic today, but the View talked about the movie The Barbie, because we were going into acting and all of the SAD and all the SAG awards and all the people that are on strike. But every time there's things that's out there, people like to politicize it.
Everything.
So it's almost like you try to find whatever, just a normal movie or a TV show or a song.
Even the stuff I'll post a meme on there. What's your favorite childhood memory?
Yeah.
Oh, some people, skating, red light, green light, normal people.
Yeah.
Then you have the ones, my favorite childhood memory is not having Joe Biden as president. My favorite childhood memory is not Trump wasn't around. What does that have to do with your favorite childhood memory?
You're not playing the game right. You don't even want people in if they're not going to play the game.
They make everything. That's what I'm saying. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, this guy, about a week ago, Simmons celebrated Russell's return in social media post after a 2-day statewide search that involved everybody, as well as the search parties that led by family and friends. I was straight tunnel vision, even when I would get in social media on my downtime and see some of the false allegations, he said, and assumptions about me having something to do with it. He said he would just ignore it. And then he said, but I didn't give up. I kept faith. And I wrote a now deleted post. That's the one when he wrote the post about leave her alone, don't bully her anymore. Identifying himself as Russell's boyfriend, Simmons said in his now deleted post, she was literally fighting for her life for 48 hours, echoing what Russell had told police during a brief interview. So he told the police that. Other family members, included Russell's mom, have deleted their social media post about the case. So his mom probably getting hit with a whole bunch of stuff too. Before being taken to the hospital, Hoover Police Chief Nick Dervis said Russell told detectives that she was kidnapped. And remember, they never was able to talk to her again. She wouldn't talk. Remember the family, don't leave us alone. Let us have our own time.
No. Then it was a hoax.
You didn't have your own time when you asked everybody to look for your daughter, and you don't have it now.
They probably realized it wasn't real.
And I don't like her parents either. I don't care what anybody says. People say, I don't think they know. I don't care. I think that you knew. I think you knew after when she came back. I don't think you knew when she was gone.
Right.
That part I believe.
I think they believe she was really gone.
But I really do believe when she came back, at least you felt
she
something.
She didn't seem ruffled up.
And you at least, I think you felt something when you went on that interview. Because you saw the father. He was like,
babe, you okay?
The father didn't say nothing on the interview. He was like,
because the mom was thinking, babe, hon, and then she red flag. Babe, what happened? What did you do? What did you not do?
I asked, y'all saw me ask my mother on live. I said, Mom, what would you do? She said she wouldn't say nothing on television. Mm-hmm. Most parents wouldn't. You would protect your kid.
Mm-hmm. Some parents, Sonny even said it. If my son committed a murder, I'd still try to cover it up.
I wouldn't.
And the people at the table,
Sonny's an idiot.
No, the people at the table was like, "You're a lawyer."
Yeah, she's an idiot.
But that's my son.
No, I don't care if that's your son.
I don't want. I'll figure it out later, but I'll protect him.
No, she's right. In that part, I need to find out what happened.
Yeah,
but if he's
just gonna be quick to believe him and try to cover him until
if he
all
climbs
the truth comes
into somebody's window, some stranger. And does that, I'm not protecting him.
You want to believe the best for your kid, though. Yeah. You really do.
My protection for him would be taking him to the police department so they don't come to the house and slaughter him.
With you, too.
I'll go with you and I'll help you turn yourself in. Uh-huh. But I'm not gonna hide that. And now if it's something where maybe it was a criminal or a gangbanger or something and they was trying to hurt him and he was protecting himself, then she's right. I'm not saying nothing. You're right. I'm not saying nothing. Wow. That's going to incriminate him? Yeah. No, I wouldn't say that. This true. Guy said, I watched on YouTube in Michigan, his friend went to prison. Somebody was climbing in the window.
What do you mean?
Somebody was climbing in the window and he shot him. And he had to go to prison. Remember, you said in some states they got to be all the way in.
They have to be in your house. Yeah. Because some people would drag him in the house.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I would help my son. If somebody was coming into the house and my son shot him coming in, I'll put him in the house.
He's in all the way.
And then the police will come and say, ma'am, your son said he was all the way in the house. Is that true?
Yeah. He was in his house.
You're not taking my son to prison for that stupid rule.
So that man went to prison.
I know. It's a guy climbing through our window and you held the gun and said, get out of here.
Mm-hmm. He looked up and saw me with the gun.
Now, if you would have shot him and he was leaning in our window, I would have came home and pulled him right in the house.
You would have been in the back pushing him up. Kim, I'll grab him. Come on, push him up.
Ma'am, the police, ma'am, you expect us to believe after you shot that man in the head that he still climbed in the window? Sir, you can cut a head off a chicken and it can still move.
Thank you. I would say he was standing in my kitchen when
Officer, have you ever lived on a farm? Have you ever chopped the head off a chicken and it still ran around the yard? Okay, you can shoot his head off and he can still be climbing through the window. He was in the motion.
No, I was saying he was standing in my kitchen when I came.
No, we got to get our story together. I can't say he kept crawling through the window.
No, he wasn't crawling. No, because he couldn't see me as he was crawling. So he actually got in and saw me. So his body was in all the way.
Can't see. We already gonna lose.
Well, you gotta help push him in.
You're a horrible criminal. They can see the gun splatter and stuff on the window. How is he all standing in the kitchen? That's it. We can't never do a crime. His officer, he would walk to my room. Ma'am, the window's blown out.
Said as he comes in and I'm shooting him and he falls back out,
we pull him in. He comes in the house.
Or let him just hang in the window.
No, that guy went to prison.
Really?
The man was hanging in the window.
And he got in trouble for
yes, he got to be all the way in the house.
That's stupid because you can come in like Bro Man and on Martin.
No.
You could be coming in and do some damage.
No, he got to come
He can come in like this.
Exactly.
And his legs still be standing outside.
No, he got to be
so
all.
Who says that? He didn't have a good lawyer.
He probably
didn't have a good lawyer.
But I don't even want to care about that. I'm pulling him in. I'm O.J. Simpson. The cops that picked the gun up, picked the glove from one place and dropped it behind his window. Man, sir, you expect us to believe he dropped his other glove just miraculously on his property? That's why they lost the case, because they went too far. They
tampered with the evidence. Yeah.
Okay. But remind us to never do a crime, because you won't get it together.
Well, I can check our laws. What state was he in? That's just ridiculous. You're protecting your property, your home.
Michigan.
Halfway in, halfway out. You halfway in my house.
Yeah.
Your intent was to come in my house.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid for him to be in jail.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
No, that's stupid.
But that's the only way.
Maybe he appeal.
That's the only way I would. If it was something where we were victimized or something, and I know how stupid our laws are, and I gotta be like, no, sir, this is what happened.
I have to wait for you to come on in.
You got to wait for him to come in
and just stay like I did in the kitchen.
That's why Carlee
waited for him to come in.
She's a dumb criminal.
Why you say that?
She searched on her computer. You know they're gonna get your computer.
Mm-hmm. They always go by. They always look at your history of what you were talking about.
Why would she not go to like a internet cafe or something where the internet's open to everybody? The library.
She wasn't thinking that.
She's stupid.
She didn't think nobody was going.
You don't search. I'm telling people how to be criminals. You don't search stuff on your own computer.
That's why I don't think she thought it would be this big. That thing would really come.
And then a baby walking six football fields.
I'm thinking, what was she missing? That's why I said I wish they sit and talk with her. They need to really continue talking to her.
All right. Where it says, he just said stop bullying. Now her ex-boyfriend is thanking family and friends for supporting him, adding he believes Russell's admission has provided closure to the situation. Please continue to keep us in your prayers, he wrote. Poor guy. Now I can't say poor guy, because now every woman is on the internet who wants him. You know why they want him? Because he's good looking. And because he stood by her when everybody was going against her, he stood up for her. And so women are so desperate now that they like, oh, I'll take him.
Do that for me too. I'll go with him.
Yeah, go with anybody.
You're seeing anybody?
Thank you.
You're not with her anymore.
Thank you. All right, let's see what everybody says. Wendy says, hello, ladies. Hey, Wendy.
Hey.
She says she's emotionally disturbed. She will receive psychological support and meds in jail. Yeah, just let her go. Let her. And she won't be in there long. After a year, she can come out and get medical help. Emerald says, hey, ladies. Everybody saying hi to each other. Hey. Layla Moore says, good evening. Tell it like it is. Women telling it. Hey. Emerald says, as a parent, I would relocate them and get them some professional mental help. Yeah. If your child did something. She said, I would never give a comment. I agree. Or go on a news program. I wouldn't say nothing. Right. And Emerald says, Lenora, I am glad to see that you are feeling much better.
Thank you.